Preparation panel is also useful whenever user wants to fix imported model. So I'll drag and drop model which is not unfoldable, and I'll fix it. So as you can see, this is again a row geometry, and this is just a full solid. So what I can do, I can use exactly the same technique I used a couple of minutes ago, and I'll open corners like that here and here. Then I'll use split edge command to split it this side, and on this side I'll pick it here as well. Let's open it like that, as well as I'll just open it here, and few quick steps and your model is fixed. Second example is slightly more complicated. So if I import it, it gets imported as a bunch of individual faces. So what I'll do now, I will import it again, and this time I'll switch healing off. Now whenever I have a healing option switched off, software allowed me to open it as a single solid. Still, if I validate that solid, it will say that it contains invalid bodies. What it actually shows is that whenever you're in situation where there is a touching edge between two parts, designer says it's basically not allowed, but I'll fix that model. So the first thing I will do, I will go to remove face. I will pick extract operation. I will go for tangent faces filter, and I will select all those faces here. My next step would be to translate it. So I can just, I had it already selected. I can make a copy of that skin and drop it underneath. So what I have here now is just a copy of all tangent faces. My next move will be a check to see what is the thickness here. It's 1.5 mil. So what I'll do now, I'll just go and pick offset. I will box select everything. As a distance, I will type in 1.5. Just yeah, we'll select thicken option. I just need to make sure that I did that in a right direction. So either type in minus here or apply to the back. It doesn't matter. I'll just confirm it. And I have now a group of individual solids. So my last step will be using Boolean operation to join all those faces together. And now I have a proper solid shell I can process. So I'll do one more trick. I will translate it, and with a point-to-point option selected, I can click it here and drop it in the very same place here. So they are sitting one on the top of another. So what I will do now, I'll go for a Boolean operation again. As a target body, I'll pick the original body. As a tool body, I will use my new body. And if I go subtract, I can isolate all of the remaining parts. what I'll do now, I'll just select option retain tool body, which will not delete that tool body at the end of the operation. So once I've confirmed that I have individual parts which I can process just like I shown before. So what I'll do now, I'll just cut this one out, drop it into new instance of designer, and I can carry on processing it. So what I'll do now, I will apply reliefs here once again. I'll drop it in each corner. Now I'll use split edge command. Just need to make sure I'm splitting it on a right side. Here I'll just split this two. I'll just need to do it individually. Maybe like that. Like that. The same thing here. And I just need to do some tidying up at the end. And we can apply blend. We're hoping to automate that process in the next release. From now on, we can still achieve quite a nice results.